tonight we're quiet, so we've got a little time to work things out and prepare for Wednesday. We look quiet tonight and tomorrow. We had a little snow this morning, though, and in some spots, especially where the ground was just wet from the rain we had last night and early this morning, too, we could see some black ice and slick spots, especially because temperatures are dropping below freezing tonight. Most of us are in the upper 20s and low 30s now. We will continue to fall. We are going to be colder than we were last night with northwesterly flow kicking in behind this departing system. So temperatures tonight bottoming out in the 20s, could have some upper teens on the board in some of those deeper sheltered valleys. Now we're looking ahead to Wednesday. The National Weather Service has already issued a winter storm watch for our entire area. Now that does not necessarily mean that you will be put under a winter storm warning depending on where you are, depending on your county. I do think some are going to end up with advisories. Others, especially north of I-64, are going to end up with warnings. It just depends on how much of what type of precipitation falls, and it's going to be a mixed bag. Here's the setup. We've got high pressure that's going to be in control tomorrow. It's keeping us dry, but it's moving to the east. Eventually, it sets up to our northeast over New England. This helps to steer cold northeasterly flow into our area. It banks up. This cold air does. It gets stuck against our Appalachian Mountains. Then we're going to look to our south where we've got these areas of low pressure that will be approaching us. And what happens is these warmer air layers from the south intrude and overrun the cold air that's developing and getting stuck here in the next few days. So when you have this mixture of some cold air, some warm air, some cold air, some warm air, you can't get all snow. You're going to end up getting ice in there too. So let's take a close look at Futurecast. Again, overnight tonight, not a whole lot happening. Maybe a few more flurries, some clouds hanging on for a while at some high spots, but otherwise we clear out into Tuesday. We're just cold to start, and tomorrow's not going to be warm. Again, we're going to be in the upper 30s and low 40s at best, but we will have some sun. We go into tomorrow night, things are pretty quiet for a long time. Let me back that up a little bit, but here we are around sunrise Wednesday. We're very cloudy. Temperatures are a bit colder than we were this morning, so you already know some stuff's going to start sticking, compared to today. We didn't see a whole lot of that, but the ground's going to be colder this time around. But look at what's showing up. It's not just snow. That purple indicating some mixing ice, some freezing rain and sleet also mixing in too. And you can definitely see some rain toward the southwestern portions of our area. Look at Buchanan, portions of Tazewell, McDowell, and even western Wyoming counties might just get a rain, maybe some freezing rain and sleet in there, so that might not add up to much at all. So it depends on where you are. I'm thinking the hot spots will, again, north of I-64, that's where the snow's really going to come down. But if you're in Hinton, Union, I think over there, even Lewisburg this time around, because of the direction of this wind flow coming in like that, I think you guys could see a little bit more snow than we've seen recently so far. So this is what I've got so far. And this will definitely be subject to change because I'm not confident in this just yet. There's still a lot of discrepancies in the models. But generally, 1 to 3 inches through Princeton, Bluefield, Bland, Pembroke. And then as you go up, those amounts high. They go higher as you go up north of 460 and north of the I-64 corridor. Again, this is a ballpark estimate right now. We're also going to get some light icing in there. So we need to prepare for what could be some slick travel, also some isolated power loss, regardless of how much snow we get. And we will be updating that map hour by hour into tomorrow. I'll send things